there are there are people in this world as we speak that are doing fantastic things. They're doing great things for humanity to change our world, not to change it, but perhaps to make it better. um, there are companies, organizations, foundations, etc. There are entities out there that are driven by passion, appreciation for humanity. They're looking at ways of making our near future so much better than what it is today, and so much better than it was in the past, correct? So, with that said, there's so many people doing great things. There's so many entities out there doing fantastic, fantastic moves to leave their footprint behind, to leave their grain of salt behind, and just to do better by our near future. So we I'm doing this video because I was recently speaking to some of my friends and I was expressing about my We Are the World project, which, by the way, is an entity, is also my online digital publication. It's an actual portal. It's www.wearetheworldproject.com. And it's taken me many years to bring it to fruition and to share it with the world. It's a very special project that I was enlightened with, and I was given information from other sources, let's say, highly spiritual ones. We're not talking about like, XYZ. We're talking about like real deal spiritual sources. And it took me years to come to this point of sharing it with the world. It took me over 10, 12 years to share it. And here I am, one of those people who are trying to do great things by our human environment, our global environment. And I have great plans for my project. It's just really, it's been so difficult, so difficult. Right now, today is November 1st, 2022. We are living, forget the COVID pandemic that we are all still experiencing. Forget about how sources try to damage humanity. Let's not forget about the damage that humans are causing. Not only our planet, but are causing us, not us. I'm not going to include myself in that because I am not part of whole that whole disruption cycle. But humanity, big companies are disrupting humanity little by little, and it's happening right before our eyes, and people are just laughing about it, thinking it's very cute, thinking, this is very cool, this is very cool. At the end of the day, we're failing miserably as humans, as the human race, as the planet Earth race. We're they're killing us. They're killing our spirit. They're killing humanity. I mean, I don't want to get into it so deep, but I want to get into it, touch a little bit on it, just so you guys can understand where I'm coming from and why it is so frustrating for me as a one simple entity, trying to do good things in our planet, trying to do good things for our environment, trying to do great things for our human spirit. And this video is coming from a concerned and a passionate perspective. I've been reaching out to so many companies, so many big or small companies to collaborate with us. I've reached out to them. All I want is a real expedition vehicle so we can go and start our project and do everything. I'm getting the close shot on me all the time. And I'm sending out like collaboration proposals, and they're like, "Oh, your project is so great. We love it. It's beautiful, but we'll get back to you, or we can't really help you out because you're not an organization, and we can't really fund anything." Guys, We Are the World Project does not ask for a penny. We're not interested in your money. Money's easy. Anyone can gift money and donate money, especially if you are a non-for-profit or non-profit organization, right? It's so easy to say, okay, we like your project, we're going to go ahead, we're going to sign off on that, and we will send you a check, and now you have us all over the place, and we're sponsoring this and that. Guess what? That is not what I want. And I stand by what I believe in and what I figured out. A, we're not a non-for-profit. B, I'm not going to become a non-for-profit just to receive from others. If you like us, you love what we do, and you appreciate what we're doing, and you believe in us, in our long-term and short-term, and our current vision and missions, then you should be able to give to us unconditionally. I'm not saying give me your money. I'm just saying, guys, bring it back to what it used to be. We can trade, we can barter. We always have something to give. Because we're an online publication, we're not a Vogue magazine, we're not like a famous magazine or anything, but we're starting out with great intentions, and we are doing things to get us where we actually want to be. So I've become very frustrated with this whole thing that I'm giving. What do we give in exchange to those collaborations? We give you an abundance of advertisement, promotions, mentions. Whether whether our project is 10 years or 20 years or 5 years or 1 year, whatever it is, you collaborate with us, you're getting the full amount of our, let's say, for our overland global expedition called Road to Unity. You're gonna get that whole amount. In whether you give us one thing, whether we barter one thing or not, or you give us something that we can use in our overland expedition, your company, your brand is going to be attached to anything and everything we do from that point forward. Meaning, if it's a 10-year global expedition, your brand and your company will be attached to that. So we will always mention you. And I think this is valuable and priceless. Except, these companies, they're concentrating in the wrong places. They're asking stupid questions like, oh, how many followers do you have on social media? We don't operate on a social media or artificial level. We're not that type of entity. We're not that type of project. We're not that type of mentality. I'm sick and tired of repeating this. Hi guys, my name is Giselle Trujillo, and welcome to my channel, The Giselle Trujillo Show. And also, this video, this content will also be shared in my other site, wearetheworldproject.com. So you can, anything I share pertaining to my project, We Are the World Project, which is a humanitarian project for all. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. This is for all of us. This is for our future, for our children, for our near future, for the health of humanity, etc., etc. But some people don't see eye to eye with me. They're like, okay, you're going against the grain. Well, yeah, I'm going against the grain. I have to go against the grain. Who are the few that are going against the grain? Life right now has become so saturated and bombarded with fake, artificial, morphing, humanity morphing. And now, when you throw in the mix, the virtual reality lifestyle living. What is our mission at We Are the World Project? Our mission is we promote more human, real life interactions, meaning go out there, explore, go out there, Go interact with new cultures, go experience new cultures. We are telling you, go and do that. That is healthy versus the real the reality virtual lifestyle living. Virtual reality is going and is disrupting humanity on every level. You guys think it's funny, you guys think it's all dandy, and it's all fun technology. Sure, it is. But the reality is, humanity, listen to me, humanity is going to become crippled. All that energy you have now, you're agile. Us humans are very agile right now. We're able to walk, run, jump, stretch. We're able to do so much with our human vessel. And all that is going to be thrown in the garbage with the whole virtual reality lifestyle. People are not gonna be agile anymore. Humans are gonna turn into freaking stiff species where you're not gonna be able to be as agile. You're not gonna be able to run, walk. Your bones are hurt. Your muscles are not gonna be awakened. Your mind is gonna be just numbed from all the virtual reality competition and lifestyle. It's all very toxic. I am all for I love technology. I love technology. I cannot live without technology. I absolutely love it and appreciate it tastefully to an extent, not to an obsessive extent. I have a problem with the whole virtual reality world that's happening right now. And it's only going to get worse. If you guys don't believe me, just go on YouTube and search virtual reality, metaverse. Do research on how this is happening, how there's some selective software engineers and developers out in Europe who are actually creating this whole new era, this whole new virtual reality software that is being implemented in like all the big billion-dollar companies. Fortune 100, Fortune 500, they're all implementing this system. And this goes from A to Z. This goes from the food industry, fashion industry. I mean, you've got some of the biggest players in the fashion industry already implementing how to live your life virtually through them, how to shop through them. They have everything set up already. It's just ready to go, ready to boom, make that impact. And they're all just lining up. They're already ready. And I believe this is why Facebook was the first to launch and make it public that this is what they were doing, because there's so many. You guys won't believe just how many big companies have already set themselves up for this. They're already just there. They're there already. Like, you can become a billionaire virtually. You can have every Chanel, every Louis Vuitton bag. You can have any luxury you desire virtually. So what happens is that the problem I'm having with this is just like, oh my God, do you guys not see that this is like an infectious disease and this is like so toxic to humanity? You guys don't see it? Like, I see it. I've seen it clearly. I saw it 5 years ago, and now I'm beginning to really, really see that this plan is really taking place and that this is really, really happening. If you guys don't see it, then you're a little bit brainwashed by the whole social media. You're being brainwashed by everything right now. But if you do see it, it's because you are aware of what's to come. And if you are aware of what's to come, then you already know it can't possibly be good. It's not going to be good. And what I've been trying to express to, I've reached out to so many tourism boards, chambers of commerce, embassies of many different countries, and I'm pitching my idea to them. I'm not even pitching half of the idea. I'm pitching one of my idea out of 3 big ideas that I have, 3 plans that I have, and they're all shutting me down. They're all looking at me like I'm maybe crazy. I don't know what's going through their mind, but call it whatever. The thing is, you're not seeing clearly. They're not seeing clearly. And I'm not trying to say that I'm right or I'm wrong. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to share the reality of the situation. So here's the situation. It's very simple. I've reached out to a lot of these. I'm going to use a very fine example of real life experience that I've had. So I've reached out to many. You guys won't believe. I believe I've reached out to so many foreign ministries and trade commission, tourism boards of many different countries that I've been interested in exploring. And by the way, when we explore your nation, your country, we're not going there vacationing. We're actually exploring. Like, we want to spend time, learn about your culture, learn about your lifestyle, learn about your country. You know, it's all for education. This is We Are the World project is an it's a educational platform, but we're taking education to a fun level, a realistic level. So it's education through cultural experiences. That's my whole motto. It's education through educational experiences, through cultural experience, education through cultural experiences. So what that means is that we go with our 5 to 7 point system of interest, and we investigate, research, explore your country to the fullest. We live there for XY amount of time. We don't just spend a week. You know, we'll take a month, 2 months, 3 months, 7 months, even a year to really indulge in one's culture. And this is at the end of the day, because we're not immortal, this is the experience and the memories is what we take with us. You can't take material things. So you've got people out there in social medias acting crazy. You've got people in social medias going berserk. The competition is absolutely fierce. And you've got people who are hungry to be part of that fame formula, that I want to be famous. I want to be famous at any time. It doesn't matter if you're selling your body, you're selling your soul, you're selling fake information. It doesn't matter if you're morphing yourself. God brought you in this world. The universe has brought you into this wonderful, wonderful life to be as who you are, and you're morphing yourself. You're changing yourself. Like, you're forget surgery. You're born a man or a woman now. You're morphing into something else that you were not intended to be. And all that craziness is really toxic. It's competitive, it's toxic competition, it's diluted. Everyone is looking kind of like the same. The whole social media world it's a monster of itself, and people are just recklessly using it to get attention, to say and hurt others. It's such a toxic environment. It's unbelievable. So here you are, on top of all this, now you have this whole virtual reality lifestyle. So the problem I have with that, and like I was mentioning before, sorry guys, I keep getting, sidetracked here and there, but it's just like I have so much to say. And finally, I'm going to start just voicing my opinion, because I feel like, recently speaking to my friends, they were like, well, Giselle, you should really start doing videos, and the information that you're sharing with us sounds amazing. We want to hear more about it, but you need to share it with the world. You need to share it with others, and not just with us. If you want We Are the World project and Road to Unity to really prosper. So I said, okay, no problem. So I decided, okay, I'm going to give more of what is being requested, and I'm going to give more, and I'm going to try it, right? I'm going to try it and see if it makes sense. So here's the deal. Why I have a problem with the whole virtual reality lifestyle living. And I'll tell you why. Every tourism board and trade board that I've contacted, they've all loved the idea and they've all shut me down. They're like, oh, but right now we can't. And I said, but why? Why? And on your website, and I've told some of them, I said, look, you're promoting visit us 24/7 from the comfort of your home virtually. Wrong. You're definitely you are killing your tourism board. You're killing any hope of anyone working hard to go spend that money, those thousands of dollars, to go visit your country and learn about your culture and experience it firsthand. You're killing it. You're doing it to yourself. But here I am as a small entity. I'm like a speckle of sand in the ocean. And here I am fighting against that grain. Do you guys think that's fair? Do you think it's fair that here I am trying to promote and help countries kind of stay afloat? The whole thing with the virtual reality lifestyle is that no one's going to get up. No one wants to go to work. You don't have to go to work because you're fulfilling emotionally, psychologically. You're now fulfilling something you've always wanted to do, but it's all virtual. So you're fulfilling something in your life, but it's not reality. Nothing beats reality. Get it straight. Nothing beats reality. All we know is this planet. Right now we cannot go and fly, buy a ticket and fly to Mars or Jupiter or the sun or the moon, whatever. We cannot. That's unknown to us. Whether it's known that, hey, there's life there, whatever, we are still not there. You and I are still not there. And no matter how much money you have, you're not going to be able to get out of the atmosphere with permission from the higher powers. So you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay above the clouds a little bit, and you're going to look at our planet and here and that. But you're not going to be able to fly wherever you want to fly to another planet. In the meantime, guys, we're stuck with each other. We are stuck on planet Earth. So bring yourself back down. Realize that you are living your life on this crazy virtual level, that you're flying through the world. You've seen it all. You've experienced it. Great, great. But you have done absolutely nothing. You're not living life. Life is this. Life is touching. Life is hugging. Life is conversing with others. Life is trying to understand your culture and my culture. Life is exchanging cultures. Life is exchanging knowledge. Life is spending time with one another, going and breathing a different air in a different country than your native one. Life is sharing knowledge. Life is experiencing moments that really feed the soul. So feeding the soul, right? Because at the end, guys, we're not even guaranteed to live, but we are guaranteed to die. No one as of yet is immortal. Okay? No one as of yet is immortal. We are guaranteed to die, but we're not guaranteed to even live. There is nothing that guarantees that the fetus inside of that womb will come to fruition and will live to experience us this moment. Nothing more beautiful than life. And so many people are just malusing it. They're destroying it. And on top of everything humanity went through for the past couple of years with COVID, on top of that, now they're throwing the virtual reality on us, which COVID had a lot to do with the preparation for it, right? Because you order everything online, you do everything virtually, you couldn't leave. They separated us from even seeing our loved ones. They separated everything. They separated us for so many years. We couldn't even see each other. We couldn't interact. You know, this was all purposely done to prepare for the virtual lifestyle. Because now we're all saying, okay, it's fine. Let's have, my doctor can now see me virtually. You can have meetings virtually. Everything is virtual. Everything. Even the food that you order, you can order it online. It comes to you. You no longer have to cook. So they've prepared us really, really, really well for this virtual lifestyle living. But guys, there's a lot wrong with this. There's something wrong with this. So wrong and so unethical, so inhumanely unethical that you guys don't even realize it. It is, I can't even tell you how toxic it is. And if you don't believe me, just wait the next 3 years and you're going to see how everyone is just going to become sick, malnourished, dysfunctional, uh, sick in the head. There's going to be a ton of diseases. There's going to be a ton of unhealthy mentally people. You know, it's going to get really, really bad. And that's what I'm here to share. That's what I Giselle Trujillo, I'm being responsibly for sharing this type of knowledge and this vision that I see so close to us. And this is what We Are the World Project is so important. This is where I want to talk about We Are the World Project. So We Are the World Project's mission is to promote, go out and explore, go have more human interaction, more real life interaction, and less virtual lifestyle living. Hey, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. It's here to stay for so many years, and we cannot control it. It's a monster we cannot control, right? But I'm saying do less of that. Go indulge, enjoy in the whole virtual world. Go do it. It's fine and dandy. But don't forget that you're human first. Go enjoy life first. Go out there. Go interact with friends, family, strangers. Go. Go be safe. Go have fun. Go enjoy. Go educate. Go learn something. You know, go out, go into the real world, go breathe the fresh air that's been given to us. Guys, we are so lucky. We're so lucky. Amongst anything, all that we know is this life. All that we know is planet Earth. And now you guys want to you want to forget about that? Don't. Guys, one thing, electricity goes down. You know how many sick people, emotionally sick people they're going to be? You know how sick people are going to be? They're going to be so malnourished, they're not even going to be able to go out there and function in the real world. So, people naturally are going to be malnourished. They're not going to be able to do absolutely anything because, one, they won't have the energy to do so. Two, their bodies are not going to be able to handle it. Three, mentally, they're going to snap. They're going to be like, oh my God, I don't have internet. I'm going to die. And some of them are probably going to I don't know, they're gonna do some crazy stuff because they can't function. They're not gonna be able to function. They won't be able to even feel, see, observe real light. They're gonna be like this, you know, they're gonna be unbalanced. And that is going to create a very toxic environment. That's going to be so bad for humanity because you know what? You're no longer human. The part of humanity that is so special is that human chemistry, human interaction. So that's being taken away from us right before our eyes, and people think it's fine. No, it's not fine. Well, I'm one of them who doesn't think it's fine. I am one of them who's very human. I am one of them who really values life for what it is while we're on this planet, while we're in this existence, while we are able to live and breathe every moment, every second of the day. It's a blessing. With that said, this is why We Are the World Project is so important to me. And I'm so passionate about it. And it's making me really edgy that even though others see and they appreciate and love, help me spread my message. Help We Are the World Project. Help Road to Unity. So let me explain something to you. I already told you what our mission is. Our mission is education through cultural experiences, right? So our platform is for anyone who's interested. But in order to make this platform juicy and fun and interesting, we need really great content. Of course, I live in the States, I live in New Jersey. I could go anywhere around the premises, the surrounding cities and towns and states, and call it that. But we live in the States. We also want to be multicultural. That my whole life has been about sharing and learning from other cultures. This is just me. This is me, my personal life experience and journey. I've always been a very multicultural human being from the day I was born. I was born loving and embracing every culture out there. So it makes sense for me to put some project like this together, right? It really does. But I feel like I have no support. I feel like I'm alone in this world. Sometimes I find some people out there that have similar um, ideas and plans and stuff, but still I feel alone because no one is really. Guys, I'm not asking you for money. I'm just saying let's trade and barter. What do you have and what do I have for you? Like, what can I give you that may be beneficial to you? All I can offer is promotions, mentions, advertisement. That's all I can offer. I really don't have money to offer anyone. Plus, in my company, I've responsibly said no money interaction for We Are the World Project's Road to Unity. So, Road to Unity, by the way, that is I say a 10-year global expedition. It may be more, because it may take us a lot longer to visit every nation that we want to visit. But, Road to Unity is exactly that, Road to Unity. This is where we're promoting also, that goes hand in hand with We Are the World Project. So We Are the World Project is my entity, my company, my corporation. It's also my digital platform of wearetheworldproject.com. This is where we share our content, our experiences, and whatnot. And then within that, I have Road to Unity Global Expedition. So the way I want it to be, the way I envision it, the way I put my plans together is that we travel to different nations. We learn about that culture, about that nation. We learn everything from A to Z. So we spend some time there, some quality time to really learn from one another, really grasp the essence of that one country, of that one culture, that one nation, and how they think. And we explore their country. We go flora and fauna, national parks, historical sites, ancient sites. We go into colleges. We see like what their curriculum is like. We have our points of interest, and we also all this is what makes one's culture, your everyday life experience and your everyday of life. This is what makes one's life's culture, right? Every culture is different. So what we're doing at We Are the World Project and Road to Unity is what's going to get us there, and it's going to be what is the driving force behind or with We Are the World Projects. We Are the World Project is basically what we share, is the platform where we get to share all that content, all that beautiful content that we are gathering and collecting, researching, and whatnot. So I have a problem because I'm not into social medias as much. I do it here and there. YouTube is my favorite social platform, hands down. I really just want to keep it down to YouTube, but I also understand I have to give a little other to other social media platforms. So I've chosen Instagram, not because I love Instagram, but because this is all I have access to right now. Facebook has gone ahead and deleted my channel, blocked me from using my channel for almost a year now. And this all kind of started when I was promoting stuff about like Ukraine. I was trying to help Ukrainians and stuff. So that's when my channel really got cut off. So I don't know why they did it, but Instagram is something I feel a little more comfortable with. I'm more familiar with it, so I use that. Guys, if you have any other social media platforms that you feel are more valuable and better have better logistics and is much cleaner. I mean, Instagram has turned into like the morphed social medias, the crazy social medias. It's turned into a monster. And why? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be fair here. I like I like Instagram. I really love Instagram, and I'll tell you why. Because I go in there and I find funny people that make me laugh. I enjoy that. I go in there to look at what's going on and people that I follow, you know. And that's about it. There are months that I don't go on there. There are weeks that I don't go on there. There are days that I don't go on there. I don't live my life through social media. So if you're a company that wants to collaborate with us and you're asking me for my social media numbers, don't ask me. Don't even bother contacting me. Don't even, because we don't strive on social media. We are not about social media. If they pull the plug on us right now, we will have zero content if we were about social media. Okay, so people living through social media platforms like it's their life, and it's not. It's not our life. I run my company the way I want to. I run based on the beliefs that I believe in and that I practice. And my We Are the World project is not about social media. YouTube is different. YouTube is really the modern day school. YouTube has changed everyone's lives. I don't care what you say. YouTube is it. YouTube is the most beautiful platform ever created. I love it. I've learned so much from YouTube, and I thank every YouTuber for that. I've learned so much, you guys have no idea. It's my go-to place, it's my college, it's my school, it's my motivation spot. It's heavenly. It really is. It's amazing. It's beautiful because it's for the people, by the people, and you know, it's been very organically and it's been steady in the way they have grown. It's been a very steady growth versus other social platforms. So that's that. So the other thing that I want to say is that, you know, I'm still human. I'm very human and I'm very emotional. I'm highly emotional. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but it doesn't matter. This is who I am. And the reality is that, yeah, it breaks my heart when I really want to collaborate with some companies and they're just like giving me the boot. It doesn't hurt, but it bothers me because here I am. I'm a speck in the world. I'm trying to be part of that good percentage of doing great things. Sure, I could become a social media um, influencer, but I'm not. That's not my goal. I feel like that's not me. That's not me. I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm trying to influence people and do good by human society, global society. I'm seeing the larger picture. I'm trying to be a good citizen, a good human heart, a good human soul, and a good human citizen, and saying that the whole virtual reality lifestyle is very toxic and that we should remember and keep in the forefront of our minds that we must interact more, that humanity must stay intact. And that's the bigger picture for me. For me, that means the world. So if I can touch someone's heart, someone's, if I can touch someone's heart, one person, for me, is very filling. Is very joyful because I feel like, oh my God, this is one person that really sees what I'm saying, believes in what I'm saying, and understands where I'm coming from. For me, that's beautiful, heavenly, But I want us more. I want more of us to understand that we must stay intact, that we must stay intact, that we must stay intact by interacting, having real life experiences. I've put some beautiful plans, some beautiful collaboration plans with a lot of these tourism boards and trade boards and trade commissioners. They don't even care. They don't care because everyone is just thinking fast money, fast, fast. Like we want. They're thinking, oh yeah, we want our country. We want to give them fame. We want to become famous right away. How do we get that? We get someone famous to come visit us and pay them, and get that going. That short-lived. There's just like a handful of really great influencers out there that are doing good for humanity. There's some influencers out there that are just like, oh, I made it to the 198th country in the world, and da 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 da. It's all competitive. And then there are people who are just doing things for money. There's an abundance of money on this planet, and there's an abundance of sick people with money in this planet doing crazy things. Guys, just look up. No, I'm not gonna promote bad things and disgusting things. What I'm gonna tell you, you could go on YouTube and look at all the women and men that are selling themselves for money, going to other countries and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not gonna say what it is. It has a name. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it is. It is what it is. This is how people with billions and millions operate. A lot of them say they're doing good things, and a lot of them are giving a small percentage of their fortune to doing good things, but behind closed doors, guys, they're doing a lot of naughty things. Lots of naughty things that are like unethical and inhumane and degrading and disgusting. So there's a lot. I'm aware of all that stuff out there because I do a lot of research. But my responsibility as Giselle Trujillo and We Are the World Project is to bring humanity closer, to do things on a bigger, larger level for our human community, our global community. That is my responsibility. That's the responsibility I have taken, and that's the responsibility I want. I want that. I want good things. There's nothing in this life that feels more delicious and more amazing than doing good for others and just coming together and sharing knowledge. There's nothing more delicious than that. Guys, we're not immortal. Some people live to indulge, others live to do good things. I'm not a Mother Teresa. I'm not this. I'm not that. No, I'm a regular, everyday human being. I have emotions. I have an attitude. I have happiness. I have love inside of me. I have some negativity. I have some positivity. I'm as human as you can be. I am Giselle, But I also want to progress in doing good things for the global community, and I feel like no one's really helping me out. It's hard for me to ask for help, but I've been reaching out to certain companies and saying, hey, would you like to collaborate with us? And they're all shutting me down. They're all like literally laughing at my face, like, ha 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 ha. Well, whatever, go ahead. When this virtual reality, all I have to say is this: when this virtual reality kicks, this whole virtual reality lifestyle living kicks in full mode, every company almost every company with the exception of the trucking industry, transportation industry, is going to fail miserably. You're gonna fail. All your expedition vehicles that you've built and you have sitting there and you won't lend to me or donate one to me so I can go do my project, guess what? You're going to sit on all your investment is going to go and deteriorate right before your eyes because the virtual reality people are not going to pick up and say, okay, I'm going to take a year off. I'm going to take 10 years off to go travel the world. And all those gas companies, the petrol companies are going to start failing one by one because no one is going to purchase a vehicle. No one needs to purchase a vehicle. Why? Because they're going to be home all day with the goggles. They're going to be in the whole virtual world. No one's going to go out to even shop for food. No one's going to buy anything anymore. No one even needs to take care of themselves. You don't even have to brush your teeth because you don't even have to go out and see anyone anymore. You don't have to go shopping. You don't have to go food shopping. You don't have to go clothing shopping. You don't have to do anything. Hey, that's what Amazon is there for. You could order your whole life on Amazon right now. Okay, so you tell me how the tourism boards of any country is going to survive. How are you going to get people to go work? Because now you really don't have to work. If you're living the virtual reality lifestyle, why do you need to go to work? You can impress anyone who you want virtually. And when that whole virtual world starts connecting one by one amongst the tens and millions of computers we have on this planet, there is no chance. There is no chance for any store to stay open. There is no chance for any restaurant to stay open. There's going to be no chance for anyone to be selling gasoline because no one's moving from their house. There's going to be no chance for all these car manufacturers, or the automotive industry is going to be the first one to feel the burn. Maybe the bicycle industry will go up. I could see that going up because now people can go to the park maybe for an hour, get their rounds, do their exercise, and come right back. But why would I now purchase a vehicle from $1,000 to $300,000 for what? To show it off to who? There's no one on the road. No one's gonna be on the road, people. Mark my words. So all these companies that I've been reaching out to, I've reached out to them with a purpose. I've reached out to them so we can carry out our mission of keeping humanity intact, go out, go travel, promote the travel, the real life living situation, the whole human interacting lifestyle. I'm promoting that and I'm sticking to my guns because you know what? At the end of the day, I already know someone in the government, someone out there, some of our competitive government is going to go like this and pull the plug on technology. And a lot of people are going to be in the ruins with nothing to do. They're not going to know what to do with their lives. Not for 1 minute, not for 1 hour, not for 1 week, not for 1 month. The ones that are going to survive are the artists who still paint on acrylic, the farmers who still take care of their crops. The ones that are going to survive are those artists who can live off of their talents, the musicians, the singers. The ones that are going to survive are going to be the ones like me who will actually get up and travel and go somewhere and leave a little bit of money behind to that country and promote that country and say, hey, this country's here. Go do this, go visit that. I had an amazing experience. This is why we're doing this. So we can have that human exchange, that human interaction. That's who's going to survive. Those are the survivors. Those are going to be the people, not even those bloggers that are out there saying, oh, I've been in Greece, I've been in Japan, and this is what I did. Click, 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 click. No. Those are not the ones that are surviving. Been there, done that, but you haven't gotten the real culture essence. So stop that. We are doing something different. We are actually promoting humanity first. We're promoting unity through human interaction. We're promoting unity through cultural interaction and exchange. We're promoting education through real life cultural experiences and exchange. That is it to life. There's not much more. That is it. So even though my project may seem like whatever and people are thinking that I want to go travel on their dime, it's not like that at all. I actually want to collaborate with entities who believe in what my long-term vision is and my near vision is, because this is all happening as we speak. This is meant to bring different people, entities together, and it's really not happening. I don't know, you guys. We don't accept money. Where if you're $1 million company and you cannot even sponsor us on any level, then you're really not worth much. Because what are you worth? What are you worth? You're worth nothing. You're worth nothing because you can't even be real. Or you have to be so fake. You have to be so artificial. You have to be so like, oh, we're only gonna collaborate and co-brand with famous people. You're nothing. At the end of the day, you won't survive with that short-term mentality. You have to start looking at people who are doing really big things and doing real life project for others around the world. My project is selfless because I'm giving unconditionally to everyone, every culture, every nation. I don't care. I don't care who you are. We're meant to interact and have that chemistry interaction. So that's the whole thing about my project. I mean, I hope after this video that I've shed a little light on why I'm doing We Are the World project and why I'm so passionate about We Are the World project, because I feel like, you know, there's an essence to it that's very humanitarian, and that's the way I've drafted my project to be. That's the way I've planned my project and structured my project to be. This is about humanity. This is about the humanity that's about to get lost in the next few years. This is about the humanity interaction that's not gonna happen. You know, I want to be one of those who's going against the grain, because I solely believe this is so important. Like, we must stay intact. Humanity has to stay intact in order to survive the next 100 years. If we continue on this path of virtual lifestyle living and the masses are going to the virtual lifestyle living, then guess what? It's just becoming a very disruptive cycle for humanity. And at the end, we're going to have nothing. We're going to have misery, depression, sadness. It's just so, what I see in the visions is so sad. It is so sad. So this is just coming from one person, one human being to another. This is what I'm hoping to do I'm not trying to change the world. I'm not trying to change the world. I'm just trying to give a different outlook, give a different perspective. I'm trying to share my perception, my perspective, my vision of what I feel could be a healthier near future and future for us. I have a child, so I'm deeply, even more passionate than ever about this topic, because I want to see my child have similar experiences, if not the same experiences that I had as a child growing up, as a Dominican woman growing up in Dominican Republic and born there. I want my son to go ride horses. I want my son to go pull yuca out of the ground and root vegetables. I want my son to climb on trees. I did these things. And these things are just so like getting further and further from touching and feeling and experiencing, and it's heartbreaking for me. I have the best memories of them all. I have great memories, and a lot of you can relate. But if you're doing this thing virtually, then what's left? What is human? What is life? There is no life. Where everything is deception. Everything is just to fill our eyes and mind and heart, because the virtuality is going to hit hard. It's gonna hit humanity in such a way that they can't hack it. They won't be able to hack it. It's an addictive. It's gonna be an addiction put right into the human DNA coming forward. So I speak about these things freely because I'm really truly passionate. I don't see anything good for it, and because I don't have a good vision, a positive vision for it, I've put together the We Are the World project and Road to Unity Global Expedition to kind of, this is my only way of giving. I'm not a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever. This is my only way, my only human heart can give. I give in the only ways that I can and that I have control of. So I'm just asking for some support. Some support. Again, I'm not asking for your money. Keep your money. What can we exchange? Can you give me a vehicle so we can go do our We Are the World project Road to Unity expedition? can you help us out with maybe food, shelter, help us out with transportation, equipment, so we can document the essence of life. And by the way, you guys, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, my whole purpose is to put together a book and a film about all the world cultures. But I'm doing it correctly. I'm not just doing 5 minutes here and there. No, I want to document world cultures because I feel in the future, in the very near future, our children won't even know what real life travel was like. They're not gonna understand the concept of working, saving to go fulfill a goal that you may have. There are gonna be less people working. Everything is virtual. The whole virtual thing is gonna really impact humanity and big companies in a way that you guys can't imagine. And when I have a vision, I have a very clear vision. My visions, they come true. They come true. So what I have to say is that, think about what I'm saying. If it resonates with you, please give a thumbs up. Help me grow. Help me grow. If you don't want to help me grow and you're watching this, shame on you. All I'm asking is to subscribe and to click. Help me grow my mission, my vision, my movement, and we can do this together. Okay? I cannot do it alone. And if no one else in the world wants to help me out, that's fine. I'm still going to go through with how I think, how I feel, and what I see. Okay? I'm not going to stop. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So for the We Are the World project, we are still, I bought my expedition vehicle, but it's not going to work out. It's a little small for my nominee, who is my uncle, who's waiting for 2 kidneys and a heart transplant out in Madrid, Spain. I've spoken about that on my channel and on our website. And the problem is that my uncle has to, do dialysis for 10 hours per day. 10 consistent hours per day. He's got to do dialysis. And the problem is my Land Rover 2008 LR3 is not going to accommodate that. I mean, it's not. My parents already told me you can't move your uncle out of his home or you're going to kill him. And I don't want to kill my uncle. And I've promised my uncle that I would take him on an expedition once I started. And so I'm trying to make that happen. And this is why I've been reaching out to so many big expedition vehicle manufacturers and motorhomes in Europe, and no, they don't wanna sponsor us. So sad, because if I had a big company like that, I would totally jump on this bandwagon. I would totally see the value in this, and I would totally be part of this, because you know what, Giselle and We Are the World project are doing some great things for humanity and the future and the health of our future, for our children, for our humanity. Come on. Do I have to keep selling this project to you guys? Don't make me do it. Please don't make me do it. I hate begging. But if I have to, I will. But I don't want to. Please just show some love, some support. Like I just want to get our expedition vehicle going, you guys. We need an expedition vehicle, living habitat with transportation. That way I can take my uncle around Europe. Sir, I can take him around Spain. I've been cleared for that. To take him around Spain for like a month, and maybe Portugal, and maybe France. That's all he can go to, But outside of that, then I have to drop off my uncle back in Europe, back in Madrid, Spain, and then we continue our overlanding global expedition. Now, it doesn't always have to be overlanding global expedition. If I don't get a vehicle, if I don't get an expedition vehicle, which would be heavenly, then by all means we can travel by plane and trains and stuff like that. I'd rather drive, see the real scene of that country. I'd rather see its reality. I'd rather meet the people on the road. This is the point of We Are the World Project Road to Unity. This is our purpose, guys. Come on. Help us out. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. You won't be disappointed. Please, 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 please. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So think about it. Leave me some comments below. If you have any ideas of how I should be handling this situation, please share. Email, text me, leave comments below, and we would really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Let me know how this content has served you in any way. Subscribe. It'll help me grow my channel. And let me know what you would like to see more of. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Be safe. Be healthy. Be happy. And do good things for humanity. See you guys. Be well. Ciao, ciao. Adios.